Hey guys, I'm Ilo and I've been working for 5 months as a software developer intern, and today I'm gonna share with you 5 things I wish I knew before I started coding. So the first one is it's okay not to understand everything right away. So when you start learning a new language or you are just trying to grasp new concepts in programming, it can be really overwhelming. But at first, you don't have to have deep knowledge of the language. So what I would suggest for you is just to go to the official documentation of the language or the stack or the framework, and just start there one by one. Go through the documentation and try simple things. Try printing hello world, or try to make a component that you can use, or just something really small and simple, so you can get a better understanding of the framework or the language. So don't try to overwhelm yourself. Just start small and keep things simple so you can learn and grow. The second point is tutorials won't teach you how to code. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I've been stuck in this loop where I buy these Udemy courses, and I stop using them after like 5 or 10 hours of learning, but I think you can get value out of those for sure. But doing your own projects or your own little ideas like simple games, or maybe just doing a simple website or your own website even, I think you can learn and grow a lot more from that than from a tutorial. So you can definitely use tutorials to become better, but try to not rely on them too much, because you can get stuck in this loop where you are just following other people and coding alongside them, but you are not building anything of your own. And this way you're not gonna learn, because for things for you to get a deep knowledge of things, you have to build yourself. Because if you watch someone else build it, yes, it's gonna be good for reference for you, because in the future you're gonna remember, oh, he did it that way. So it's not useless, don't get me wrong, but building on your own and learning from your own mistakes is much more useful and much more beneficial for you in the long term, and that way you actually learn stuff. So what I would suggest for you as an actionable step is to build your own website, or do a little project, or make a video game, or just something kind of simple, but something that is gonna make you struggle for a bit, and you're gonna have to figure things out on your own. So the third point is kind of controversial, but use AI. A lot of experienced developers tell you not to rely on AI too much. And while I get their point, I think it would be foolish not to use AI in 2025. So what I would suggest for you, and the way I'm using AI right now, is to ask it questions. So for example, if you try to build your own website and you struggle with a concept, or you don't know what you should do next, just ask AI, give it the HTML or the CSS, and just ask it questions on where you could improve your code, or what mistakes are you making. So I think AI, you should look at AI as your developer friend who is more experienced than you, because let's be honest, if you are watching this video, you are probably an intern or a junior developer, or you are still in school or in university. So use it as a friend who is more experienced than you. So you can just ask it questions, ask it to learn, ask it to teach you things you don't know. So I think you should definitely use AI for your advantage in 2025. So don't be scared to use it, but don't prompt it for code and not learn anything. So what I would suggest for you as a practical tip is try to build something on your own, and if you get really stuck, ask AI, or if you want to learn something new or get a basic knowledge of something, just you can ask it questions, and it can point you in the right direction. So definitely use it like a coding partner, if you will. The fourth point is consistency beats intensity. And this one I think is really important because I've fallen in the trap a lot of times that I would try to study 6-7 hours a day, and that always led to burnout, and it was not beneficial in the long run. So in the short term, it might seem like a good idea to have these 6 or 7 hour learning or coding sessions, but if you are planning long term and you want to be really good at development, then I would definitely suggest for you shorter but more frequent coding sessions. So for example, if you can take 30 minutes to 1 hour or 1.5 hour in your day to delegate to coding or learning something new, I think it's much better to do that every day than to have a Sunday where you burn out in a 6 hour session that half of the things you're gonna just forget because you're gonna be overwhelmed with information. So these shorter sessions I think are much better. So for example, what I sometimes do is when I shower, I wait for my girlfriend to shower after me, and while she is showering, I can use that, I don't know, 30 minutes that she's gonna take to get ready and do all her skincare and stuff. I can use that 30 minutes to just go on a CSS website, just learn some simple things, or maybe take that 30 minutes to grasp some Tailwind concepts I've been slacking on, or some React concepts or Next.js concepts. So basically, just try to use those 30-minute to 1 hour little breaks you get during the day or during the week, and use that to your advantage to learn concepts and learn missing little things, because I think those little details and little information you can get in an hour or an hour and a half is much more beneficial for you in the long run than these 8 hour sessions once a week. So I think you should approach it this way. And also, if you do these shorter but more frequent sessions, I think you're gonna like development much more, because for me it's much more healthier to do these shorter sessions, and I don't get burnout nearly that much since I've been doing this in my daily life. So I can highly recommend doing these shorter sessions. And the fifth thing is, I think, really important for your mental health, and is just good advice, is that you don't need to know everything to get a job. And hear me out on this. I've been studying in university, and I only have 6 months left till I graduate. So I've been studying at this university for 3 years, and the way I got my internship was just basically through connections, so through networking. So what I'm trying to say is, you don't need to be really experienced to get an internship or land your first junior job, because if you know some people, if you can network a bit, if you can speak and articulate yourself, I think you can land a job even when you don't really have the experience. Because, for example, I think the other students at my university might be more experienced than me, but the reason I've landed the current internship which I'm in is because I was proactive in the classes. I was talking to the teacher, I was asking him questions, I was working hard on projects. So I think your initiation and your social skills and networking skills are much more important to landing a job than your actual programming knowledge. Because when first I got this job that I've been working at for 5 months now, and during this summer I'm working at it in full time, so it's pretty serious at this point. I honestly just got this through networking and working hard at school and asking the right questions. So I think it's really important to don't get discouraged if you are not that good at programming yet, because to be honest, you can even land a job when you are not that good, because I'm a good example of this because I was kind of bad when I got accepted to this job. So, and now I'm way better. So I've become a much better developer at this job in these 5 months. So this real-time experience is gonna pay off for me. But when I started out, I knew way less than I know today. And to be honest, if I was the boss, I'm not sure if I would have invited me to this company, to be honest. So yeah, take it as you want. I just speak for my own experience. I can't speak for you, but I'm a good example that you can land a job even when you are not that experienced or not that good at development. But if you are good at networking and your social skills are good, you can definitely land a job. So I'm just telling you this so that you can calm down and you can chill a bit, because everything is gonna be fine. You don't have to be a genius to land a job. You just need to be hardworking, have good social skills, and of course you have to know a little bit of programming, but you can definitely land a job in 2025, and I'm a good example of that. So just calm down. So those are the things I wish I would have known earlier. And if you are starting out in this journey too, let me know in the comments. And honestly, I'm just trying to get better at English, at speaking English and doing this YouTube thing. So if you have any constructive criticism, just let me know in the comments. And if you like this, hit the subscribe below so we can grow together. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.